Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Hound Dogs, Great Gibraltar Draft, all that stuff. You know what I mean. Like, subscribe as well. Do that. Thanks. So we've won the 2 games in between. All good. League games, no problem. We're at Roma. Remember, we beat them 5-0 last time. If you haven't seen that, go back and have a look, because the last episode was friggin' insane. I didn't know what was going on. But today it is Roma, second leg. We'll also see the draw if we go through, which hopefully we should do if we've got a 5-0 lead on them. We're basically playing the same team. It'll be Latino in goal, Dagaang and Bayamba, Pardo and Pellez at the back, Santiavero, Sorensen, Constantini, Dirasuba, Naranjo, and then up top, Loth, who has said he wants to leave. So I said, if someone comes in for like 5 million for you, sure, I'll let you go. But 11 goals in 11 appearances, I don't really want to let you go. So we'll see how that goes and what happens there. But we've got a solid bench as well, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's do this. Let's get started. Hopefully we can. It'll be a nice, easy, not have to worry about it too much. Just play the game. No, I mean, if it's a 0-0, I'll be fine. We'll win 5-0 on aggregate, and we'll be good to go. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see. It is on TV, obviously, because after the last game, they were like, what the hell's going on over there? Let's go see. So we're off to Italy. We're in Rome for the game against Roma. Let's get this done. And almost instantly, we've got a throw in. Is this the start of something good or bad? We'll see. Sorensen receives the ball after a little bit of a argy-bargy there on the right-hand side. Latino launches the ball forward, though. Can Loth get there? He does flick on nicely to Naranjo. It's a great tackle by Sal, but it only falls to Savero, who plays it out to Naranjo again, and that's a free kick, surely. Apparently it's not. Apparently it's not a free kick, and so Roma get the ball, and they get to come forward now, although they are just playing it between the two of them, which is a bit dodgy. But Pardo gets that ball after a long ball forward, which they were doing all the time in the last game. So, I mean, it's a sign of things to come, hopefully, as Naranjo's been played through, and it's a dinked ball over the keeper. It's 1-0, 4 minutes in, 6-0 in aggregate. We are going to be rolling with it today, that's for sure. Feels like the boys have just carried on from where they left off. They've carried on from where they left off. Is that right? Carried on. They've left off from where they finished. I think that's the saying. I don't know. Naranjo scored with 6-0 up. I'm not going to complain. That's Sorensen doing brilliantly well, playing that ball through. Naranjo using his pace and his ability into getting behind, and then the little dink finish. Beautiful stuff. 7 minutes into the game, and we are already on top. Constantini this time with a ball in. It's headed clear by Rivera. Again, as I said in previous episodes, I need to sort out the corners because we don't make the most of them. But Fantin, Roma, keeping the ball nicely there. They're going to have to do something because they've got a massive turnaround to have to deal with. Doesn't look like that they're going to be able to, though, because we are just, I mean, every time they launch the ball forward, we are just total control. Salafu into Sansevero, into Naranjo. He's on his right foot. Finds Sorensen, who finds Sansevero, who finds Naranjo. He's got round the back, finds Pellez, cuts it back across again, into Loth. Salafu smashes it home. 3rd goal of the season. He is running wild. It's 2-0 in the first 10 minutes. 7-0 in aggregate. What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. The boys have just become amazing. I don't know what I'm doing to make this happen, but I hope it stays like this. Salafu absolutely rifling it in. Alex Merritt not getting anywhere near that. You're not stopping that ball from going in the back of the net when Salafu's put his foot through it. And it is 2-0. 20 minutes in. 2 goals in 20 minutes. Can't complain. Well, 2 goals in 10 minutes. 5 minutes in between goals. If we were continued at that rate, we'd be banging them in. But it is a Roma corner. Their first real attack we'll have seen. Monstellaro with that whips it in. Goes in. Zizek into Fantin as it hit the bar. But Fantin wasn't able to get onto that. And it is a goal kick. So we kind of got away with it. But again, you know, I think the boys are going to relax slightly now that they've gone 7-0 up. And with what looks like it could be 45 minutes to go, we're looking very, very confident. Alex Merritt, though, will start the roll the ball out and start the attack as the ball is launched forward again. But again, when they launch it forward, we just deal with it. We just deal with it every time. Constantini being put through this time. He's hit the post on the other side. Narandra might be able to get there. Will he? Not quite. He doesn't quite manage to keep that ball in. But Constantini, I mean, every time they launch the ball forward, Mbayamba or Pardo just clears that up, plays it forward into... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Sorensen, San Severo, Salafu, they're all in there receiving the balls. And they just control the game. Constantini, we will take off though. He's all right. He's not having a bad game necessarily, but Dominic Ballard can come on for there. See if he can kind of create something on that right hand side, cause a bit of havoc, cutting in on that left foot. But Oscar for Roma taking a free kick. It's a long effort. Latinho does match it and smacks it out for a corner kick. 5 minutes into the second half, they're starting off well. They've already had a free kick and a corner as the ball comes in. It is headed clear though, and will we be able to match that and get to there? No, looks like Sal will. Plays out wide to the corner taker Oscar. Cancelleri back to Cao Zongjin, who's again matched by Latinho. A decent save. It looks like he kind of floated in midair there and almost caught the ball, but ends up going out for a corner kick, and Roma get a second of the half already. Oscar whipping this one in. It comes in, headed away though. Mbayamba again on that one, as he has been on so many headers in this game and every other game that we've ever had him with. Pelez deals with that, heads out for a throw-in. We got it looks like we've got to ride a bit of a wave here of Roma coming at us, and hopefully once we've done so, we can get back in the game again. Arsenal beating Dortmund by the looks of it, so we will be seeing the next draw as it comes to the back post, and Naranjo's got a goal. Oh God, it's good stuff, isn't it? Can we get into double digits? That's what I'm thinking now. We've got half an hour to go. We could be absolutely rolling. Dagaang playing it into Dominic Ballard, who flicks it to Salafu. Then a ball in by Dagaang, finds Naranjo. Keeper's nowhere to be seen, and he just nods it into an open net. Easy stuff. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah, we'll see the draw as well. Because that's always exciting, especially if we're going through to the next round on the first time of asking. Naranjo driving down this left-hand side, gonna play it off to Salafu with a little 1-2 as Naranjo comes forward again. He did well to win the initial ball, and he has got us on the attack as he drives us forward. Sorensen back to Pelez, and Sorensen again. There's loads of space out there. Can Salafu find him? No, he cuts it inside to Loth, who shoots from range, and there's another. That is number 4, number 9 in the 2 games. Whew. I don't know what to say. We're just that good. How we're that good, I have no idea. But we are that good, as Pelez plays it back to Sorensen, who found Salafu, was able to find Loth, who just took a touch on the edge. Like I was saying, he does want to leave the club, and I'm trying my best to keep him here, because when you can score goals like that, I do not want you to go anywhere. But 4-0. 4-0 against Roma. That's not... I mean, that shouldn't be happening, should it? They must have topped their group. How does that work? I don't know. 10 minutes to go, though. Let's see what changes we can make, because we want to make some changes. Of course we do. Coda. We'll bring you on for Salafu, so we can change that up. And then Sorensen as well. We'll take you off, and Smetbank can come on in that centre midfield spot. We obviously made the change earlier for Ballard coming on. So we've got all our subs done. We're looking to come down to the final couple of minutes now, as it goes in added time, and there it is. We weren't quite able to get double digits, but I'll be honest, that wasn't what my goal was at the start of the 2 legs. At the start of last episode, if you'd have said to me, oh, you're going to beat Roma 9-0 on aggregate, I'd have thought you would be absolutely bullshitting me. But you wouldn't have been. You'd have been telling the truth. Looks like Arsenal made it through, though, who did top our group. So that's a bit of a shame, because it would have been nice to not have them go through, because we'll probably end up facing them at some point, because that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. But with that, we will take a look at our knockout round, as we get £8.2 million for playing in the first knockout round. Damn, how much money have we got now in our finances? 31 million. And at the end of this season, I think we're moving into our new stadium. So I mean, things are just this season is so good. We're undefeated in the league as well. Our under-18s are winning their league. We're just undefeatable. We're just like, what are we doing? We're on it. Great. Well, we'll jump to the draw now, and we will take a look and see who we've got, I guess. Let's do that. Here we are then. We have the quarterfinal draw. The possible teams we'll be facing are Arsenal, Man City, Real Madrid, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Inter, Man United, and Juventus. If we can get Borussia Mönchengladbach, we could go through to the semi-final, I'm just saying. Let's see who we're going to get then. Man City, no thank you. Man City, Arsenal. Okay, that's good. It means we're not facing Arsenal at least, because that would have been rubbish. Hound Dogs. Okay. Borussia Mönchengladbach. Borussia Mönchengladbach. We've got Borussia Mönchengladbach. I mean, that is the only team I think we've got any chance of beating. Will we beat them? Probably not, because they're a very good side. But what they also have is Chebozo. And if a team's got Chebozo, I reckon we can beat them. But, wow. Okay. We've got, yeah. Awesome. Great. So we've got Mönchengladbach in the quarterfinals. And if by some miracle we get through that, it's time to see who the semi-final would be against. And it looks like it would be Real Madrid or Inter Milan. So that would be quite the result. Sure. Excellent. Wonderful. Fantastic. So with that, we will be coming back for the big game against Mönchengladbach. Should I show you both games? I feel like I should, because this is the first time we were in the knockouts. So we'll probably end up doing that. We'll come back for the first game and we'll do the same thing as against Roma. If we get absolutely battered, and it looks like we've got no chance, then we'll just go through the game. Otherwise, I'll see you in a bit anyway. Either way, we're back from more at Borussia Mönchengladbach. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next one.